I'm Richard, and today I'm going to talk about how to fix your Ford van or truck. The door generally, after a while, many years, the problem that exists is that the door handles no longer work. So what you end up doing is not being able to open the doors. And there's a simple fix to that. There's a nice company that sells sleeves that go on there, and that's a very nice product, and I'm going to show you how to make your own using a common product that you find at Home Depot, or in this case I bought them at Harbor Freight. The problem here, this is a latch on an E350. It's the same on a 250, 150, any of the Econoline Ford vans that are out there. Mine's a 1995. I also had a 94 with a similar problem, and I know it also happens with the Ford trucks, the F-150s, 250s, and so on. And what happens is the cable itself, they make it out of plastic that eventually just deteriorates. In this case, you can see right here the coupler portion. This is supposed to be a one piece right here, and instead it breaks. So what it ends up doing is instead of keeping it in place, it falls out, and that creates extra slack on the cable. So when you actually move the handle, you're not creating enough movement on the latch to actually activate it. So what we're going to do is cut away this sleeve, and we're going to fabricate another sleeve using a very common compressor nipple. This one, here's the number, and I'm sure you've seen it, but you need to get the male version. There's a female version, and that one does not work. What you want to do is have the cable be able to fit in there, and this is the one that you want. What we're going to end up doing is cutting off the front portion of it. We're going to leave the ridge in there. We're going to cut a slice. We're going to slice this open so you fit the cable in there, and then to take up the slack, we're going to use some of this tubing, and you don't have to use the tubing. I find this it's a neater job, but you can also do duct tape, or any kind of duct or any kind of tape that you can do it, and it's a cheaper way of doing it, but I like doing it this way since I have the tubing. Alright, first start, now we're going to slice it lengthwise. Okay guys, this is what it looks like after you've cut the slit. Like I said, you can do this with a hacksaw. The blade might be a little bit too thin, so you're going to have to spread it apart just to get the wire in there, but you guys will see it and you can figure it out. Now these are pretty hot, so it might be a good idea to have a glass of water to quench them in. The next step we're going to do is clean up our cable. There's two cables on the side of my van, on the side door of my van, and they've both been bad. Looks like somebody tried to fix it with a twisty tie, and I bought the van used, so I'm not sure what happened, but here, I'll take that off. What we want to do is cut out the boot part right here, and just take an X-Acto knife or a utility knife and just start cleaning that up. See folks, I went a little too far there. That's okay, I think it still will hold together. At this point, what we're going to do is take our 5/16 tubing, okay, and we're going to shove it up as far as we can. Okay, I only got it so far, which is fine because I'm just going to cut it off at the same length as the original portion. Alright, so we're going to do it the other side as well. Alright, so now we have it nice and thickened up so that it can accept the collet. Now, the collet fits in here very simply. It's going to slide in here Okay, and we're going to push it in there. Essentially, that's what you've got right now. At this point, we're going to take the pliers and we're going to crimp them. Now the cable's not going to come out of there, and we'll do it on the other side as well. It's nice and tight, and the cable looks real nice. Okay, so now let's bring you up to, this is the other cable, okay? To remove this one, we're going to have to push forward. I don't know if you can see that. We push it forward. This is how it comes, and as you normally would pull it like that from the cable portion, that's how it works. We're going to push this forward, and that's how you release it. Okay? You got to move the lever forward. Sorry, push the cable first into there, and then bring it forward, and boom. So at this point, the concept is that it fits into the little slot right there. It pops in there, and this never comes back out. Okay, now for the second cable, which also is activated in the same general direction, I've taken a small screwdriver so I can access it, and it's going to go in there. Now, that's going to be the tricky part. And bear with me while I do this. This is one of those times where you wish you had 3 hands. Okay, I've got it in there, and we're going to pop that. Also, I'm going to tap that in there again. And I've got it in there. Now, when I pull on it from the other handle, you can see it's also working. So that's a successful fix right then and there. Okay, so we've assembled all the cables, and we're ready to put the latch back into the van. I've taken the liberty of taking the one of the handles out so I can insert the collet on this side as well. So here we go. Okay, so after the installation of the handles back in, we're going to head and test it. And it all works real good. Thank you for watching.